welcome back to Mighty's Mood Swings. Today I want to talk about a subject that might be a little bit controversial. Controversial. Is that how you say that word? I don't know, honey. Let me know. But it doesn't always have to be a negative thing. I just want to express how I feel about this subject, and so we can have an open dialogue about it. And the more we talk about these things, the better understanding that we have on how to move in the future with this kind of subject, you know. So I want to talk about the pretty privilege subject and how, for me, it didn't feel like a privilege at all. And I know some of you guys are going to be like, really, bitch? Are you really talking about how you feel like you didn't, about how are you really going to complain about being pretty? You know what I mean? Like, is that what we're doing today? Really? Is that what we're doing? Yes, honey, that is what we are doing today. And let me just start from the beginning because for me, let me just start from the beginning. As you guys know, and if you don't know, I was sexually abused starting at the age of 8 years old till I was 16. So it was 8 years of my life. So all I knew for 8 years was that my body, and this is my mindset at the time, okay? I thought that it was very much so my fault. And I thought that, again, this is my mindset then. It is not my mindset now, but this is how I felt then. I felt like this was my fault, and I felt like there was something wrong with me, that my physical appearance was the problem. And I thought, maybe this is just an issue at home. But I would go to school and I started developing at a very young age. Like, I remember having boobs in like fourth or fifth grade. And I remember the girls in the classroom would tease me for having boobs. And I remember the boys would always look at me and laugh and point at my boobs and say that I would stuff my bra. Or later in high school, I remember being in and I would always wear really baggy clothes to hide my curves because I didn't want any attention. I didn't want, again, in my mind, I was like, this is bringing me nothing but negativity, nothing but pervs, nothing but, like, I felt violated all the time. And so in PE, we had to wear a uniform, and it didn't matter even if I had like a really big t-shirt. I still had like a pretty big breasts, and there was no way you can hide these girls, okay? And I remember taking something out of my book bag and looking like to my left and seeing a group of boys in a circle just talking to each other and laughing and like looking in my direction. And I had to pass them so I can, get ready for class. And I remember when I was walking by them, one of the guys spanked my ass. And I turned around and I punched him. I punched him dead in his face, and I was like, "What the fuck is your problem?" And he was like, "Damn, Ma, I just wanted to slap that booty." And I remember going to the bathroom and crying and just thinking to myself, why can't people just keep their hands off of me? And then, fast forward, I got a little older. I would go to grocery stores and I could hear men whistling, or once there was a group of men and actually barking, yes, barking at me. And, I looked at them and I said, I could have sworn I left my bitches on a leash at home, and they just were silent. But like, I would be so annoyed, and it's like, and there was this other moment where I was hanging out with a friend, and we went to a party to celebrate someone's birthday. And I was with my guy friend, who's my best friend, and I trust him and I love him to death, and we don't have any issues still. And we get to the party, and these other guys are asking him if I'm his girlfriend. And he says no, that I'm his best friend. And I remember having 2 drinks and a shot. And I was perfectly fine. And then we're like, let's go to the bar and take a shot together. We're like, okay, cool. And this guy comes over and he's like, let me buy you guys a shot. The same guy that asked him if I was his girlfriend. Well, we say yes, because we don't think anything negative about it. But something felt a little off. I swear, my something's wrong meter is on 1,000. So I'm paying attention to everything, because after everything I've been through, I pay attention to everything, honey. So we take the shot, and I noticed that he whispered something in my friend's ear, and he smiled at me and looked me up and down, and then hit my friend, like tapped him on his shoulder and was like, he said bye. And then I was like, what the hell was that all about? And then my friend goes, I don't know. He just said, you're welcome. And then in my head, I'm like, I just took the shot that he bought us, and he just whispered in your ear, you're welcome. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I feel uncomfortable. I want to go home. So he's like, okay, I'll take you home. And we're on the way to my place so he can drop me off. And I'm starting to feel really drunk, like stupid drunk. Like I'm swerving around, like I'm looking at everything, looks like I'm seeing 2 of everything. Like I'm just not feeling well. And then I get home and my friend is here to drop off like the dog that we share. And thank God he was here. Not that I don't trust my best friend, because I do, but I don't know, it made me feel more safe. And he's like, do you need help upstairs? I was like, no, my friend's gonna help me get upstairs. And I'm literally like, I need someone to help me up the stairs, because I can't even walk. And all I remember is going up the stairs. And after that, I don't remember anything at all. Like I woke up the next day, like, what the hell happened? And I believe that that man put something in my drink, because I was perfectly fine. And how do I go from being fine to like minutes later, I black out, I don't remember anything. And my friend was saying that I was throwing stuff all over the place, and that I kept saying like, someone put something in my drink, I don't feel good. And I don't remember any of that. So I've always felt like my curves, or my look in general, has always brought me a lot of negative attention. Like just 2 days ago, I received I got ready on Wednesday to go out with some of my girlfriends for just a night out, and I haven't been out in forever, so I was excited about it, and I got all dressed up, and I felt really beautiful, so I posted myself on Instagram. Follow my Instagram, it'll be in the description box below. But I posted myself on Instagram, and instantly I started getting messages of like, are your boobs real? And then I got this message of this guy saying, can I send you money so I can receive a picture of you in a bikini? And I instantly started crying. I love my body, guys. I'm a very curvy woman. And I love my body. It's the only body that God gave me. I love myself, and I love my body, and I love the way that I look, and I love who I am as a human being, and I love what I become as a woman. I love me. But I would be lying if I would tell you that. I'm sorry, I always get emotional in these videos. I apologize. It's just that I talk about everything that I feel so strongly and passionate about. I'm not going to get on here and talk to you about something that I feel like nothing about. But it sucks that there are times where I want to embrace my looks, and I want to embrace my body, because again, this is the body that God gave me, and we should all embrace ourselves, embrace our beauties, and embrace our curves, and just be like really truly love and embrace yourself, right? And there are moments where I genuinely want to do that, and I want to show off like me, like, yes girl, you look bomb, like, yes. And then I remind myself, there's pervs. There are pervs out there in the world. And I tell my sister this, and I tell my best friends this, and my best friends and my sister are always telling me, like, there are gonna be people that are always gonna talk shit. Like, there are gonna be people that are just gonna be pervy in general. And I understand that there is no way that I can stop that. But come on, man. Like, have some respect. Like, we all come from a woman. Do we not realize that? Like, you came out of a woman, whether you're a man or you're a female, you came out of a woman. Like, have some respect. Blows my mind. But I hope and I pray that I get to a place where I don't give a shit and I really just post myself however I want to. And I also will say that I understand that I do have the ability to use my looks to get ahead in life, and I even put it up for the test. You know, I told my friend, I said, I'm gonna take a full body picture or a full body video of myself, and I'm gonna post it on Instagram and see what that does. And I just deleted it maybe like a week or so ago, and that was the number one thing that had the most likes. And I understand that that's the world that we live in now, that everything is driven by everything, sex sells, you know, and I'm extremely curvy. Like, if you really pay attention to all the movies and to any TV show or magazines or whatever, anything that has to be remotely about being sexy and being sexual, all the women are curvy. And if it's something about high fashion, there's not a lot of curvy women there. They're starting to be curvy women there now, thank God. But before, there was no such thing as a curvy woman in high fashion. No, that used to be looked at as raunchy. That used to be looked at as like just sensual and sexy. Or if you pay attention, even in the movies, even being a Latina that is curvy, we always play the role of like the mistress or the real sexual person, like, or maybe not just the Latina, maybe women that are curvy in general. I don't know. I could be entirely off in that, and I apologize if I'm offending anybody. I promise you that it's not my intention. But and like I'm saying, and like I said, I know that I can get ahead in life a lot faster if I actually used my curves and my beauty to do so. But I don't want to be known for that. I want to be known for what I bring to the table as far as my knowledge, to show you that I am a woman of substance, to not show you that I'm just I'm more than my appearance. I am loving. I am super caring. I am a very respectful person. I consider myself to be intelligent, despite the fact that my education was robbed from me as a child. I am extremely fucking driven, and I am a goddamn fighter all day, every damn day, despite all of the damn obstacles that this life has thrown my way. And I will continue to be that way. I am more than just a pretty fucking face and a curvy body. And you are too. Let me know, guys, if that made any sense to you. Maybe this is just a venting video. I'm just so frustrated sometimes. I get so frustrated sometimes. Hey, this is why it's called Mari's Mood Swings, because it is a mood swing all day, every day, guys. But comment down below if you've ever experienced what I'm talking about, or even if you don't agree with me. I would love to hear that too. And if there's any men that deal with the same things, like if you deal with women harassing you because of your looks or because of anything in general, I would love to know, and I would love to see it. Everything could be, just start a conversation about any and everything. Like, life is about learning, life is about growing, life is about getting better. So it's okay to talk about these things. All right, guys. I love you. I hope you're all doing well, and I miss you guys immensely. And thank you so much for continuing to support me. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate you. And if this is your first time watching me, I hope that you stick around and subscribe and give me a chance to entertain you. All right, guys. Enjoy your week. I love you. Bye.